Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm getting ready to go to work. Round two, guys. This is round two, two, two. Yeah, hyping myself up. Guess what? I did another testing. It was another rapid test. It came up negative. So I am no longer subjected to scornful eyes because I have COVID. No, I'm playing. I no longer have COVID, so that's good. So that means I am going back to work this morning. So I will definitely let you guys know what happens throughout my day. Any information that I get, any new information, that will be beneficial to travel nurses. Especially those who's going to be doing the vaccinations, because that is the assignment that I'm on. I am also going to talk about the pay, the money. Yeah. Yeah, I got paid, and let's just say it's not what I expected, but I'll let you know later on. So I'll be back. All right, guys, so I'm here at work. Let me guys show you. So I'll be working in there. So yeah, here is another try, because the first one flopped. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna be looking at me like, oh my god, the COVID girl, but whatever. I'm here to make my money, do my hours, and that's all that matters. So yeah, wish me luck, guys. Hi guys, I'm back. And like I promise y'all, I have an update because yesterday was payday, and I said I was gonna give y'all all the information on the pay. So let's just say my heart sank yesterday morning when I woke up. I thought I was gonna see some nice money in my account, but no. Well, let me not be ungrateful. I've never ever in my life gotten or will get the money that I have received weekly. Never. So I'm grateful. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah. However, there's a lot of do's and don'ts that I am learning. And for my next contract, best believe that I will not make the same mistake twice. So let's get all right. So in my very first video, I told you guys the breakdown of my pay. So you can go back to my first video and watch that, and there's a breakdown. I'll go through it really fast right now. Last week I tested positive for COVID on my very first day. You can look at my video also with what happened, that whole shebang. So I've been in quarantine and it was paid. That's a good thing. So my pay was basically just what the contract said. There was no overtime, nothing like that. Well, no extra overtime. My contract states that I am guaranteed 48 hours a week. So I'm guaranteed 8 hours overtime every week. So the first 40 hours was paid at $53. The 8 hours, which is overtime, was paid at $79.50. My lodging and my meals are included into my check. And when it comes to the breakdown, I'm going to include a little snapshot of the paycheck. So I'm going to tell you what I got paid, and you'll also be able to see it, because like me, I visualize everything. So I think it'll be better for you guys to actually see my paycheck. I'll just kind of like figure out a way to like block out certain information, but I am going to upload that. Well, put it as a snapshot. So I'm sorry, I'm looking to the side because I wrote it down, because I am not going to remember all of this. So with my 40 hours a week, my overtime, my lodging and meals that I get every week on my check, my gross pay was $3,646. Now let's get to Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam needs his money, and Uncle Sam will take your money and a whole lot of it, okay? So let's just say when I woke up Friday morning, I was like, what? Like what? What? Like seriously? I paid more tax than Trump. How'd that happen? Anyway, so it's broken down. The tax is also broken down. The pre-tax deduction is the insurance. My travel nurse insurance. Now there's an error with that, and my recruiter stated that I'll be reimbursed on my next check because they took too much money out basically. So for this check, I'm gonna tell you what it is, but it's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be lower. It's supposed to be like $30 something. However, they charged me $110.40. I don't know where that figure came from. And then I took dental insurance just because I want to fill in my tooth. I pulled it out and I want to put a fake tooth there. So that's the only reason why I took it. But that was only $4.29. So the pre-tax deductions came up to $114.69 when it should have only been $36. So the remainder will be on my next check coming. Now let's get to the tax. I'm going to read some stuff here and I have no clue what it's for, but it's tax. So there's something called OASDI, which is $163.76. Then we have Medicare, $38.30. My federal tax was $327.32. I'm working in the state of New York, so I also have to pay state tax because New York has tax. So the state tax is $141.75. Then there's a New York family leave for $13.50. And then it's just New York SDI something and another, and that's only 60 cents. So all in all, my tax I paid out $799.92 in tax. So I got paid, my gross pay was $3,646. My pre-tax and my employee tax, that whole total, that whole total came up to $799.92. That's the two together. So my take-home pay was $2,846. Yes, ma'am. And gentlemen, if there's guys on here, that was my take-home pay. Now, let's reduce it even further. I don't live here, which means I need to get a hotel. Although they do give me money for lodging, and I must say the hotels up here are not expensive. So the hotel I'm in right now, I'm paying about $250. I brought food with me, microwavable food. I learned my lesson because the food up here is not it, trust me. So I do have microwavable food like patties. I went to New York City. I was able to get some patty to heat up in the microwave and some porridge and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm good now. So there's another error on my check again, which she says she's going to correct for my next pay. Now, when I filled out my I-9 form, I put my allowance. I have 2 kids. So basically, I should have less tax taken out. However, they put me at 0. So that's why I had the maximum amount taken out. How that happened, why it happened, I don't know. Because I filled that form out twice. They lost it the first time. So, yeah, that's going to be corrected. So my next check is going to be, my next check should be a little bit higher. And then my check after that, I'm guessing that my weekly checks are going to round out to about $3,000. When they correct my allowance and the insurance, it should be about $3,000. However, I have like 2 errors on my check now, which is why I got $2,846. Minus out the hotel, which is $250, and I do have a car rental, which is $212. I didn't plan on renting a car, but it's hella cold outside. There's no way in hell that I'm going to walk, even though it's literally across the street. No, it's not happening. And I'm about to change hotels, so I really need a car. It's like too cold outside. But the rental is not that bad for a week, $212. So I'm minusing out about $462. Yeah. So I'm actually keeping $2,384 a week. And after they correct all the errors, I'm assuming again my take home after I pay for hotel rental, car rental, is going to be about $2,500 a week. Thank God I still have my second job, honey. This girl's not no fool. She is all about the coins, and I'm going to make the coins. So like I said, it is lower than what I thought I would get. Actually, it really isn't. I kind of thought I would get $3,000 a week, to be honest. It's just because I saw those errors, which made it about $200 less. I was like, what? Like, what the hell? But yeah, after this week, when they correct everything, my take-home pay is going to be about $3,000. But for Friday, it was $2,800. So that is my pay for my travel nursing. There's a whole lot of things I didn't know. I wish I had known, but this whole process is just a learning experience. It's like my first assignment. I'm learning. I met a girl. She stated, negotiate your contract. They need you. You don't need them. I do need them, but they need you more. So negotiate, because basically I could have gotten a whole lot more. There's people at my site that is getting like $5,000 a week. Like, come on. And what they did is negotiate. They put certain things in their contract that is non-taxable, and it made their take-home pay a lot more. Their weekly pay is also more than mine. Their weekly pay for their 40 hours is like 70 something dollars. I literally, because I've never made this kind of money. Let's make this clear. Before this, I was doing customer service. I wasn't making this kind of money. So when I heard, oh my God, I can make $4,000 in a week, I was like, sign me up. I was ready to go. Plane take off. I'm on it. I'm sitting there smiling. Okay. However, when I sit there and I hear them saying, oh, I'm making $78 an hour. Oh, I'm making $83 an hour. I'm like, I signed a contract for $53. They're like, what, girl? $53? Yeah, I didn't know. But now I know. So guess what? I will be signing another contract, and best believe I'm going to say, recruiter, up my pay please and thank you. And that, I'm trying to think what else I can say about the pay. The pay, all in all, let's just be clear, the pay is great. That pay is great. I'm disappointed only because they missed my first checkup, which I've been reading so much about this whole travel nursing thing, and I kind of expected it a little bit, but it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. It was only like $200, and she did say I will get it on my next check. So it's not a loss. My next check is just gonna look better. But for this check, yeah, they messed it up a little bit, but it's good. I was very happy. I've been on a roll. Like, seriously, we're in January. Are we in January? Sorry, we're in February. Okay, so we're in February. I literally passed my NCLEX mid-December. From mid-December, I've been on a roll. So it's been very fast paced, and it's a learning lesson for me. Like I am learning. I got this opportunity because there's not a lot of agencies that's going to take a new nurse. Everywhere is asking for at least 1 year experience. So I can't be too upset because there's no one else out there that's willing to take a new grad nurse and do travel nursing. And this agency, they did. So let's just be clear. I'm grateful. I am truly grateful. I have a permanent job on top of this job. I'm grateful, honey. I'm grateful. Just do your research.